Ulta. So
What did you get her there?
I didn't. Yeah, I went with go to Ulta. It was her getting stuff for her friends.
Mm.
I just sampled the fragrances there, which is fine.
Mm.
Yeah.
Go
So
there. I
and
go
we
there
went.
one.
Yeah, we went out to like had a late breakfast, early lunch, or whatever. So that was cool. So.
Nice. Yeah. Nice. And what's your Christmas plans? Like Christmas Eve, do you do Christmas Eve dinner or?
Well, I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to hang out at home. Maybe I'll hang out on social media or watch a movie or something. But Corvo's going to their mom's house, which is down in Colorado Springs. So,
Okay. It's far. It's like how far?
I don't know, an hour drive maybe.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So hopefully the roads will cooperate for that. They were kind of, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
snow packed today. Everybody's driving slow, which is good.
Yep.
So, but yeah, I'd rather not be driving in it if I didn't have to.
Michigan too, actually. Last night, which
Mm.
I drove an hour back, and it was okay. It was just raining,
Yeah.
so and
Yeah.
the snow was during the night, so it was fun. It wouldn't like today. If this what is there today was there yesterday, I wouldn't go.
Yeah.
It's too dangerous. Yeah, but
Yeah. You just don't want to be out in the snow.
I mean, it's dangerous. I was with my good friend. We're both mom of, our kids are the same age. My boys are the same age as her boys. And then I have a 3.5 year. I'm like, you know what? We are responsible. We should be responsible moms. And because we have young kids at home, we shouldn't, if the roads are not great, we won't risk it. We will just stay
Yeah.
home because
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
have our
It's just
children at
too.
home. Mm.
Yeah. Yeah. It's too much. I've been in like hazardous weather on the freeway before. Uh, it's really treacherous from Denver to Salt Lake City to that area. So it's a 9 hour drive, and it's all through southern Wyoming. It's flat and it's windy, and in the wintertime, there's been a couple of times where we've been, like, one time we were driving back and we passed the gate and they closed it behind us, so closing the freeway.
Oh,
And
wow.
so we're out there with everybody. There's zero visibility, and you're hoping that nobody's going to come along. No semi truck's going to come along super
Yeah.
fast. It's just like, no, I'd
It's
rather not.
scary. The
Yeah,
dangers
it's
of,
scary stuff.
scary, snowy.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. So you don't like Christmas, or it doesn't have a meaning for you?
Um,
What's Christmas for you?
it's another holiday. I think it's another holiday where there's sort of, sometimes it feels like it has obligation associated with it. And
Hmm.
so that's, uh and I don't know if that's for me, being, in my late 50s now, and I've done the part of my life where there was an obligation to gather with all the extended family, and so I don't know. It's just
Tradition. It's traditions. Yeah.
tradition. Yeah.
Yeah. I love Christmas. I've always celebrated Christmas. Even when I wasn't a Christian, I believed in Santa until I was about 12. And my
Really.
siblings too. Yep. My parents would really do Christmas tree and presents, but it wasn't individual presents, it was family presents, like,
Mm, mm.
I don't know, Monopoly, Scrabble,
Oh, I like that. Yeah,
all
that's
of
cool.
those, domino. Every year we'll
Yeah.
be like, okay, what are we gonna get tonight this year? So it was very fun. And today I bought a Scrabble again for my
Oh, that's
kids. Every year
awesome.
I try and buy some board games. I love that. And yeah, it was a big thing for us, although we weren't Christian. So it's funny because it still had a meaning where, we were getting together. We did always celebrate Christmas Eve with a beautiful meal.
Yeah.
And Christmas Day, we'll go and open the presents. And so
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
it's a beautiful tradition for me. Um, Now that I'm a Christian, I've been a Christian for the past almost 10 years. It has, even more meaning. And it's sure that
Yeah,
when
because it's not just societal, it's liturgical.
it is, and
Mhm.
actually, I don't like at all the present things around, buying gifts and getting gifts, and
yeah,
I don't like it. It's funny because I love doing gifts, giving gifts. I love gathering with people, but it's true that I always end up shopping last minute because I don't like it, you know. I don't feel like there
that's
is a
familiar.
specific
Yeah.
occasion to buy gifts to people. So I always end up, like today I had to go. I was with Isaiah. We went to buy gifts for Bella Joy. Even Bella Joy, I didn't have gift for her. I was like, well, she's expecting something, so I need to.
Right. Yeah, and it is the
Sad.
23rd of December, so you're cutting it. You're cutting it close.
I know. I always, you know what? Every 23rd of December evening, I've been out buying gifts. I always, yeah, just because I don't like it, I don't do it. So I push it to the very end. And it's also wonderful because I end up having deals like the things I bought for her. I went to Target for her. They were like, 30% off. I was, yeah. And every year it's that wherever I go.
Oh, yeah, right. So like right up against the holiday, they're cutting things because they know that after Christmas.
Yeah. So, and I don't have how do you call it? Stuffing.
Stocking stuffers.
Stocking stuffers.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
So I have my menu for the evening because what I love is Christmas Eve dinner. So we always do a beautiful meal.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do a Christmas Day dinner, but not Christmas Eve. Well, I'll just cook for myself. But what are you doing for Christmas Eve dinner? I want to hear about that.
Oh, so this year it's very traditional. I'm doing a prime rib roast.
Oh my gosh!
And I'm doing the gratin dauphinois, which is yes. But it's all about the starters. We're doing oysters, foie gras, escargot. We do all of that.
Wow, wow, that's
and
I consider that fancy then.
Yeah, that's tradition. Awesome. We do that, and we dress well, and I do a beautiful supper, and so that's.
Do you have a service that you go to on Christmas Eve? I know in some.
I always go to the Christmas Eve service. Tomorrow at my church, it's at 5, so we'll go.
That's
cool. I always do the Christmas Eve service. I don't do the midnight service. I try, but it's already like at our church. It's a big church here. It's always packed, so you need to go almost at 11 to make sure that you will midnight miss. So, and I have Bella Joy, so I'd probably just stay here. But
that would be hard. I would imagine with a small child.
Yeah, she sleeps. I mean,
go out at midnight, especially to go to church.
Christmas Eve service has always been very hard for her because it's usually the time where she goes to bed. At our previous church, it used to be at 6:30 or 7, and she goes to bed, between 6:30 and 7:30. So, and last year, she didn't sleep, and then we came home, we had dinner. I think she went to bed after 10:30, which is like wow for her. Yeah. So it's sweet.
I'm still stuck back with the prime rib you're talking about.
Oh.
So you have a dinner before or after?
After we do it after, and then it's a late dinner because there are all of these appetizers. So we start with this, and then so we'll eat for like 3-4 hours.
Nice.
And then we don't even finish because we don't do the cheese, and then we don't do the dessert most of the time. And we're gonna do on Christmas Day a raclette, which is I
should know what that is.
No, people usually don't know. Raclette is it's cheese. It's like they say, is it fondue? I'm like, nope, it's not fondue.
Okay.
It's just a raclette actually it's the cheese that is called raclette, and then you put it. It's like a specific appareil, like a toast. It's like a pancake maker, we'll say, and then you put the cheese. It comes with little spoons, and then it's like an oven. And then you put your slice of the cheese in the spoon, and then you put it, and then it melts.
Oh, so it's like you're firing it. You're firing it up to melt it.
Yeah, and you put it over boiled potatoes and charcuterie, like ham and things like that.
Yeah, that sounds
and then
fantastic.
Grilled, and then it also has a top where you can grill veggies, onions, zucchini.
That sounds great.
Champignon, like mushrooms, and it's very good. I'll send you some pictures.
Yes, well, you have to send me so of
I
that,
can send you
especially
pictures
the.
from the past just for raclette, so you see what's raclette
Well, no,
is.
I want to see the prime rib because
Mhm.
I'm
So,
actually I'm cooking ham for I'm doing a ham for Christmas
okay, you did prime rib for,
for Thanksgiving. Yeah,
yeah, so you have to
I
give
was
me
a
a recipe.
rebel. I was a
I've,
rebel. I'll send you the recipe for the rub if you want to try it.
yes, because I've never, I do a, basic roast, but I've never done, like, I have a friend, we used to spend Christmas with her, and their family tradition is prime rib, and they do the fondue on the 24th on Christmas Eve, and they
Um,
do the prime rib on
yeah,
Christmas Day. But I've never done it for Christmas, so this is the first time. So yeah,
yeah,
send me a recipe. How do you do in your
it's.
rub? What do you put in your rub?
Oh, I'm trying to remember. There was in this one there was sage. There's a lot of salt, olive oil. I think some garlic.
What can I replace sage with? I'm not sure I have sage.
Uh,
Thyme.
Maybe thyme. Yeah, maybe thyme would work, or just any, or like if you have oregano. But
I have
this was
oregano. I have
fresh.
even, I
Yeah, this
have
was
my
fresh,
fresh.
not
Okay.
not the. If you did the jarred stuff or whatever the dried herbs, it'd be you'd probably do much less than what I did, which was I can't remember. It was like a quarter cup of.
Yours was beautiful. I
Yes.
remember the
Yeah.
picture. I do
Yeah.
have herbe de Provence, like the mix of herbs from France.
Right, right. So if you did that and you just did that, I mean, you could improvise something that would be similar to
Yeah, it will
what
be
I would.
good anyway. Usually,
Yeah,
whatever you put the herbe de Provence
yeah, yeah,
is great. So
yeah. The other
yeah,
thing I'm making is macaroni and cheese.
that's good.
Yeah, yeah.
Kids love that.
Baked
My kids,
macaroni and cheese with
all the cheese.
all the like 3 or 4 different cheeses and breadcrumbs on top, and
Oh my goodness, breadcrumb on top of
yeah, yeah,
macaroni and
yeah.
cheese.
It's well,
Oh,
you have to do that if you're doing ham.
oh.
That's the only logical thing that goes with ham.
Well, okay.
It's a roast vegetables, and that's yeah, that'll be. And we'll probably do some dessert or something. So
That's fun. That's
yeah,
awesome. Yeah. So wow, tomorrow is Christmas Eve. We'll try
yeah.
and record. I don't guarantee it, but yeah, let's
We'll figure it out. We can
we'll
figure it
figure it out, even
out.
if it's like
So
5 minutes. Yeah,
yeah,
just to keep our tradition
yeah.
going.
Well, I think I told you I'm doing on Sunday. This is the first year that I've done my Sunday guitar broadcast that is on Christmas. I'm just going to do it because
Oh, that's true.
yeah. So I'll have Christmas tunes for all of you who want to tune into Facebook.
I'm not sure I will for Christmas, but
Yeah,
yeah,
probably not a lot of
why
people
not?
will, but
I
you
maybe
know,
maybe I'll pop in quick. I don't know yet. Usually
there,
I don't go.
there's always the replay, which is nice about
Oh, there is. I
it.
haven't
It's just like with our show, you know, there's always you
Okay.
don't have to be here live
That's true. That's true.
bask in the glory of what we're doing. You
So
can
are you gonna just play Christmas music?
yeah, it's all
Or
going to be holiday themed, yeah.
oh, nice. Okay, so
Yeah,
maybe yeah, maybe I'll tune in. I'll see if we
because
can.
I figured like December is the only time like I have this thing about I'm not going to play it until after Thanksgiving, and then once Christmas Eve, maybe I'll do some holiday themed stuff into the new year. But it's like this one, you have this all this music, and there's a 1 month window every year where you play it and you hear it, and it's all over the place, and then it's gone for until the next year, which it's one thing I do like about Christmas about the Christmas season is just the difference in the cultural things that are happening and what you're hearing in when you're going out, well, like when we're going shopping in Ulta, they're playing techno Christmas carols in there, so but
Nice,
it's they're playing the holiday music because it's that season, that time of the year.
nice. Yeah,
Yeah,
very nice.
yeah, so I like that. And of course there are when you're saying board games, when I was a kid, even when I would come home, after I'd moved away from home for good, and I was in my early 20s, and I'd come home for Christmas. That's what our Christmas Eve was. Is we played like Trivial Pursuit or
Yes, I love
the
Trivial
Game of
Pursuit.
Life.
Yeah,
I love mainly I think Trivial Pursuit at
I
that
love
point.
trivia.
Yeah, Trivial
I love
Pursuit.
that.
Not so much. Scrap. Yeah, not so much
Scrabble.
Scrabble. I mean, Scrabble, that'd be one, because that's well, that's not a two-person game. Like you could play that with four
Oh, you
people.
can play two.
Yeah.
Like minimum is two, but four is great for
Yeah.
letters. Yeah, making
Yeah.
letters. Yeah,
So,
and
you know,
Monopoly. Like we played Monopoly
oh yeah,
until
Monopoly. Yeah.
ad nauseam. Yeah.
Yeah, that I think Monopoly mainly for me, that was more like when I was in grade school and maybe first part of middle school when we would play that all the time. But that would be an afternoon. You know, we'd
Wow,
sit we'd
that
sit
was
around, we'd play Monopoly for
for hours. It was my
yeah,
twin brother's favorite. And if he'd be like, "Can we play?" And I was like, "No." Because I know, I wanted to do some other things, and then it
yeah,
never ends. It's like super long. And I was like,
yeah,
seriously? Yeah. And that was his favorite. And there is Lido, it's Connect, no, is it Connect 4?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
not Connect 4. The game where you have to, you have like four things, and then you go around and you have to come back to your home. It's not the Connect 4.
Oh no, I don't think that's
Sorry,
because
it's a sorry.
oh okay, yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
the equivalent of sorry. I love playing that because that one was quick.
Yeah, yeah, right. Yeah, that's the thing about some of these other ones. There was so I'm just thinking in terms of board games. So there's board games, there's Trivial Pursuit, and there was a game you and I would probably be pretty good at it now.
Which one?
It
What
wa- it
game?
was called Ubi, I think.
Ubi?
Ubi, Ubi, and what it had was the board was a map of the world, but
Uh,
without any
oh,
locations labeled, right? And the question that you'd get in this card was in the form of like a Jeopardy question.
oh, nice.
And,
Yes.
and, and it was like Ubi, I guess, means where. So
Oh,
Ubi, and then it would have a riddle that you'd have to figure out, well, what are they talking about in the riddle? And now I have to locate it on the map.
oh, that's very cool.
And
Like geography
yeah,
game.
yeah.
I would like that game. Maybe let me know if it's still there. That would
I'll,
be
I'll,
my
I'll
kids
look.
would
Well, I'll
love.
look at it just for fun. I'll look on Amazon
My
and see.
kids would love
Yeah,
that. I love all the geography games. Would love them.
yeah. Like a couple of my friends played it, and they said this was so hard that we had a tacit agreement that when we were playing it, and of course this is before Google, right? Um, that if you're having a hard time with it and an encyclopedia is handy, you have like a certain amount of time where you could look it
Where
up
you
and
could go
confirm, where
quickly
you
and
could can
look. Yeah.
confirm it. And now with Google, it's like the variation would be, okay, nope, everybody's phone is going in a
It's
basket over
Google.
here because so you can't use it, so you can't Google
Yeah.
the information if you could figure it out. But it's like Ubi Lindbergh's remains or something like
Oh
that.
wow.
It's like
Yeah.
so now you have to figure out, okay, what are they talking about first of all? Oh, Charles Lindbergh when he
Oh
disappeared.
yeah. The
Where,
pilot. Yeah. Mhm.
and then where would that have been on the
Mm.
map? And yeah, that one was a level of
Yeah, but
complexity.
it's fun. I would like to see if it's still there.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And
Well, everybody, thanks for joining us,
thanks
and
for
everybody have
joining
a
us. Yeah.
happy Christmas Eve.
Yeah, yes, Christmas
And,
Eve Eve.
and I guess think about what you're cooking for dinner and what shopping you need to get done.
Yeah, see you
All
tomorrow.
right, see you tomorrow.
Bye.